What's up? It's time for more One Piece. These are episodes 527 to 530. Whoo boy, I feel like today we actually get to see Fishman Island. I mean, we're doing 4 episodes today. I feel like it would be wild if we didn't, in these 4 episodes, see Fishman Island at all, you know? I feel like in this first episode we should see it. But I'm just holding off on that prediction fully because you know, there was something that happened sort of outside of the Fishman Island that made me think, you know, like it was the animals, right? The special animal hybrids. So I just thought like possibly, you know, they'd want to delay outside of it for a bit more, but I don't think so. I feel like we're doing it this episode and I can't wait for it. I'm really excited to see what Fishman Island is all about and how this arc goes in general. And just like how this all plays out, because I have been looking forward to Fishman Island surprisingly, even though it's not necessarily anything on Fishman Island that I'm looking forward to, except I feel like it's gonna just be like a simple chill arc, and after so much sort of important shit back to back to back, a chill arc with our crew, with our main crew, sounds great. You know, like I still think there's gonna be, you know, a villain and bad things happening and stuff, but I feel like it's gonna be closer to Thriller Bark in that it's a more relaxed thing. And then I don't even know what the next saga is yet. I'm sure I'll catch a glimpse of it by the time we get up to it, what the name of the next saga is. But currently, I don't remember which one the next one is. So I don't know what's in store for us after this. But let's not think about that. Let's enjoy these episodes. I don't even know how long this arc is. I know it's not as long as the last ones. It's under 100 episodes, I'm pretty sure. But I don't know exactly how long it is. So, yeah, we're going to be jumping into this. Make sure to support this video if you can. Liking, commenting, subscribing. I'm a small channel, so all of that stuff helps me out a lot. And go to my Patreon account if you want the full-length reactions, as well as early access and exclusive videos. You can get the next 20 or so episodes on my Patreon account right now. And, what else was I gonna say? Oh, yes, you can join my YouTube membership down below to join my pirate crew, which means you get 2 videos early on this channel, 2 edited videos early, and you can be the first to comment on the videos, you get special emotes, there's a lot of great stuff that you get from there as well. But anyway, let's jump into this episode. This is episode 527 of One Piece. Woo! Okay, recap Rubik's. If you were new to this channel, the recap Rubik's is a Rubik's Cube that I do while the recap is going on, and my goal is to beat the recap. Alright, and that's the cube complete. I forgot about that fucking dude. Oh, okay. That was such a weird looking character. If you can even call it a character. Oh. Okay. Yeah, okay, he's just a fishman, I guess? A weird looking fishman? Alright, weird fucking creatures. We're friends. Yes, we are. That was a while back. Okay, so are we cool? Fighter Hammond. I can't write down that name fast enough. Yojo. No thanks. So we need to get out of here. That makes sense. Yeah, it's smart. Oh my god, this guy's like another Chew. No, thank you. We're good. Oh my god. His tongue is so long. Kuda burst? Is Kuda burst ready? Zoro, be careful. I'm most scared of Zoro breaking our bubble. Yeah! Hell yeah. Yep, we got this. It's so fast, I love it. Oh my god! We're penetrating! That should be fine, right? Don't need it in here? Okay. Uh-huh. Oh! Oh no, there's water again. Oh no! Oh no, is this actually happening? Shit! Shit! They just drive themselves into death? But you're gonna save Robin. She's the one that matters most. Oh god. Shit, man! This is really bad. Imagine the water spits us out somewhere. Neptune's army. Oh. And there's also Noah. Is that supposed to be a biblical reference? Noah's Ark? Because of the flood or whatever? What? What are these people? Oh! Oh my god, they're like small little tadpole mermaids. Yes! I'm so glad! Welcome! I missed her. My handwriting is so bad right now. Oh my god, my notes are almost indecipherable. She's got like a Marge necklace almost. With like red pearls. You did it! Oh, nice! Awesome. I like how he tossed it right on. Oh, there's water in the house. Okay. I hope they weren't taken by some villains. Aw, thank you, Kami. Okay, never mind. No, thank you. How's it supposed to warm us up? Oh my god! You know what? That's more tolerable than you getting a nosebleed, Sanji. Oh, awesome. Medaka mermaid. I'm not. I'm not writing down all of those. Cute. Oh no, girls dorm. It's like a maid cafe, but mermaid. Oh no. Why is he... If he's imagining that, is it gonna be unattractive mermaids? Okay. Okay, good. Good, please have that character development. Oh, cute. Okay, so the whole place is water, but the buildings have air in them? Oh. Oh, well, that's nice. Yeah, if you get into any trouble there, you have Luffy, it's fine. Huh. Fishville Hills? Are you kidding me? The water road. Okay. Sanji, relax. Cool. Oh, cool. That's fun. So there's paths in the sky that you can take. Mmm. Oh, cute. Cute. They are actually attractive mermaids and really interesting designs. I like that blue head girl. You know what, Sanji? You've earned it. You've been good for a little bit. Take it in. Yeah, I like that blue head girl and the black head girl with freckles. He is. Oh no. Well, this is a dream of his. No, it isn't, because your all blue is the all blue. The one with the nose. Oh my gosh. Oh no, what if she's a siren? Oh, this sounds like a villain tease from this music and tone. Are they gonna tease who the villains are gonna be? Oh, the district is called Noah. Oh. Wow. I mean, you look quite a lot like Arlong. Okay, alright. Very nice. Fun episode. We got introduced to Fishman Island finally. I'm really happy just that we're here. And that we're finally getting some classic One Piece adventure. It's great. It's fun. I really like it. I mean, I have a lot of notes, but like basically all of the notes are just going to be names of characters, so it doesn't mean I'm going to have necessarily a lot of discussion, but I am, you know, if you're new to this channel, I take notes in this little One Piece notebook, and I use that for my discussion, and also sometimes to remember names and stuff. So because I try to remember names in every show that I watch. Like I do genuinely try to not continuously refer to a character as, oh, like the same way they did in this episode, like, oh, the one with the nose, the reindeer. Like I try not to do that. I like to learn characters' names, and then when I can actually refer to them by their names. So I got a lot of names in this one. I mean, they were talking about Fisher Tiger, but then we have Fighter Hammond, we have Hyojo, which was an assassin, we have Kasagon, who I didn't get his title, but I guess now I can actually, there's nothing stopping me from going back and looking at what they had there. so assassin Hyojo, and then fighter Kasugan. So he's also a fighter. So we have 2 fighters and an assassin. Very nice. Man, Kasugan looks fucking weird. He's a weird looking character. And then they were talking about Neptune's army. So I don't know, like Neptune to me, because Neptune is like the I don't want to speak about like mythology stuff because I I will embarrass myself. I'm so bad with mythology. Like most of my mythology knowledge comes from stuff like Hades, you know, like so I'm just gonna like look at what Neptune is in terms of mythology. Neptune is the Roman god of fresh water and the sea. Yeah, okay, god of the sea. I was gonna say god of the sea, but I didn't want to embarrass myself. But yeah, okay, so Neptune is god of the sea. You know why I was nervous is because I knew in my head that the Greek god was Poseidon. And so I was going to say Neptune, he's the god of the sea. But then in my head, I was like, wait, no, Poseidon is the god of the sea. So what's Neptune? And then I remembered, you know, then I read this. And yeah, so Neptune's the Roman god of the sea. And then the Greek god is Poseidon. I understand. Okay. So Neptune. So does that mean that makes me feel like he's going to be like the king of this land? And so he's going to be like the equivalent of Nefertari Cobra, was that his name? That's what I feel like. So I imagine we're gonna do something and it's gonna help him out, and he gives us a royal welcome, and we have to help him out with something or something. I don't know. But that's what I'm thinking is like they said Neptune's army. I feel like he's the king of this area, and so. Makes me think that Fishman at the very, very end, who is shrouded in shadow, he's got the look of Arlong. Like he's got that same sort of you know, the shark teeth and kind of the nose, but we're only seeing him front on, so I don't know how long his nose really is. He's got the same smile. I couldn't really tell with his voice at all, like the voice could have been like, it's been a while since I've properly watched Arlong Park in Japanese, especially like the most recent time that I watched Arlong Park I watched it in English, so I can't fully remember. The only thing I remember is the laugh, but I can't really tell from, but I only looked up that laugh for the Sammy SY live stream that we did, the first one, and I can't really remember much else. So yeah, I don't remember exactly what he sounds like, but this wouldn't be Arlong, would it? I mean, it could be, because Arlong's not dead, but I think it's probably more likely that he's like related to Arlong. Not saying all fishmen are related, but because he looks very similar, and we've seen a big variety of fishmen. So we know they don't all just look like Arlong. So I don't know. Is it gonna be Arlong again, or are they going to like have a new character that's related to Arlong, and so he's trying to get revenge or something? Or is it gonna be like a new character, but they're trying to make us feel his presence by making him similar to Arlong, who's, you know, one of the more memorable of the villains in One Piece, I would say. Arlong's probably up there with the most memorable villains of the show so far. Like, if I'm thinking about memorable villains, Arlong's the top. Not top, but he's up there. Who else is in the running, mainly, you know? I would say Crocodile. Arlong, Crocodile. I guess, like, now you'd have like Akainu, who's pretty fucking memorable. Man, yeah, I don't know. I would say right now those are my top 3 most memorable villains. I think Arlong's so memorable because a lot of people sort of like, that's when One Piece started to like click for them fully, is in the Arlong Park arc. So and like Arlong being such a tool, such a dickhead, really helps to sell that. And I think also, honestly, the live action, I love Arlong's live action actor. I think he did such a great job, and he was so full of charisma. There's like one bit in one of the, I think it's the last episode, where Nami goes like, you were never gonna honor our deal. You made Nezumi steal my stash. And then he just did like this really like surprisingly charming laugh, and he went, I'm just playing by human rules. And it was like, it's really like, there was something about it where I was like, oh, you're such a scumbag, but that line, like, there's something charming about you at the same time. And I really enjoyed it. Like, he's such a prick, but at the same time I'm sort of won over by him, so I really enjoyed it, and it makes his character more memorable to me. That the live action actor really killed it. Anyway, yeah, great episode. Let's move on to the next one. This is episode 528. Here we go. Okay, recap Rubik's. And that is the cube complete. Ta-da! Quite the long recap. Okay, there it is. That was a long recap. I didn't even do 2 cubes, because I haven't done 2 cubes in a while, but I should have. Oh. Nami? How'd you guys get out? Did Nami just swim out? Navigate herself out? Uh-oh. Is that danger, or is that like Franky or something? It's Franky. I thought so. Oh, and he saved Nika Robin. That's good. Good job, Franky. Aww. Yeah, you guys keep getting fucking split up. Alright, Sanji. Here you go. Oh my god, they're like accepting of him as well? Oh my god. So he's on an island full of beautiful women who also like him? That's huge. Oh. Oh, that's nice. Oh, really? Uh-huh. The mermaid princess? Jinbei, of course. You don't want to see Shirahoshi? I know the name. Jinbei's the fucking... probably the reason you're still alive, honestly. Man, this video just went up live on my YouTube. My reaction to this episode, as I'm recording this video, and this was such a great fucking episode. Oh. Damn. Oh no. That would be bad. Sanji, hide under this woman's boobs. Ryugu Palace. Do they do this every time they stop somewhere? Neptune 3 brothers? Okay. I'm curious. Oh, I can kind of see the outline of them. Is he in her boobs? He's in her boobs. So you're telling me mermaids are actually just like the perfect women for Sanji? Oh my god! That was much longer of a scream than I thought it would be. Fukaboshi. Ryuboshi. Manboshi. Okay, they're weird. I kind of like Fukaboshi though. What the fuck is that? Is that like a huge chipmunk or something? Alright. Okay, I mean, Ryuboshi is kind of funny. Don't sniff sniff. She's suddenly realizing that he's, oh, it was too much for him. Oh my god, it's in the shape of a mermaid. That's giving them away? That, like, this is like lore accurate? Oh no. Like, this is happening diegetically? This isn't just an anime joke? Oh my god, that's how they get revealed? That's so fucking stupid. Come on, Oda. Oh no, Zoro's on his own and lost! Zoro could end up anywhere. He's lost too much blood. Yep. Oh my god, what? It's so high stakes for Sanji getting an erection. SRH negative. I agree, Usopp. Okay, that's good. Oh my god, he's got a hamu laugh. Wait, oh, his name is Hammond, so he's just saying hamu. Okay. Punishment of the Dark Knight. What? That's so specific. Ah, that actually makes sense. Ah. Yeah. Damn, man. Hordy Jones? Is that the name of the oolong looking motherfucker? Well, if it's truly forbidden. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh baby! Oh. Oh! That's so satisfying! I loved how we didn't even see the fist. Yep. Oh! That's so good! He just hakied him. Okay. Hell yeah, Kami. Did she just hijack the ship? Kami's so great. Oh, and it works just because she's so nice to the animal. Aww. Okay, I'm liking this. Oh my god. These princes so far haven't been horrible. Like, look, they seem pretty reasonable right now. This woman's very cute. Oh? Were they being asked for by Neptune for a feast? Ah. Okay, it was a message from Jinbei. Okay, that's why they weren't being very aggressive. Oh, nice. Well, that episode flew by. I hadn't even really clocked that weird hit the halfway point of it yet. But again, I wrote like a lot of notes for this episode. Man, why couldn't they just have Sanji just be cut or something? Why does it have to be this is the reason that all of this is happening? Because it's really, really hard to take it seriously when they have this be the reason. Anyway, I really liked the episode though. So the brothers, there are 3 Neptune brothers, Fukaboshi, Ryuboshi, and Manboshi. And the thing was, I really enjoyed them so far because they're weird looking and they seem, I was like, oh, okay, so here's, this is gonna be the, you know, the dickhead stuck up princes or whatever. But I don't know, they were weird, but like Fukaboshi was just, but seemingly just like a normal dude, you know? And actually seemed very reasonable, especially there at the end. And then Ryuboshi's gimmick was pretty funny. Like his do re mi fa so, like that joke, I actually find kind of funny. I don't know why. It's so weird with One Piece where each of these sorts of characters that appear, they'll have like one stupid gimmick that they're doing all the time. And sometimes I will be like, this is a stupid gimmick and I don't like it. And sometimes I will find it really funny and I cannot tell you what the difference is. Like, I can't say like, well, if it's this type of gimmick, I like it. And if it's this type, I don't like it. Because sometimes it just tickles me for some reason. And this one, for some reason, makes me laugh. It reminds me a lot of how I quite liked Satori in Skypiea with the ho 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 ho, like that whole thing. It's like such a weird, annoying character, and I found it very funny. So so yeah, that was like, I actually quite like these princes so far. The small amount small amount that we've seen. But what I really liked in this episode was, like, at first I thought, okay, Sanji got a nosebleed, stupid. And then like, it's like, oh, he needs a blood transplant, kind of stupid. Like like the reasoning is stupid, but the actual idea of Sanji needs a blood transplant, so he needs a certain blood type, that's a good story. That's interesting. I really like that story. And I really love how they said, because originally he said, okay, well, it's forbidden. We have like this major rule where it's forbidden for humans and fishmen to share blood. And I thought, that's a really, really specific rule. Are you kidding me? But then once they started to explain it, I went, oh no, I get it. This is, I mean, some pretty clear, more like racial allegory type stuff, where it's like, we don't want, like, we literally don't want our kind mixing with their kind, like that sort of disgusting thing, you know. It's like that's the sort of ideas that we're going with here. And I say this as a person who has a brown father and a white mother. I don't know if I've said that much on this channel, if at all, but my father's a brown man and my mother is a white woman. And I mean, you can't tell by looking at me, I look pretty white. And so you know, when you mix, this is what you get. So not too bad, you know, I came out all right. But that's, you know, this episode, like it feels like that's sort of a comment on like people being kind of against race mixing, because if you do sort of use fishmen as sort of an allegory for black people, which when you take into account the whole like slavery thing and stuff, it feels like that it's pretty there's a pretty clear connection there. It makes this very dark, but it also makes it super interesting, this whole idea of like, hey, we had a rule that, you know, we can't give blood to humans, but it's not a rule we made, it's a rule that humans made because they didn't want our blood in them, which is really like awful. It's like the idea of like I would rather die than have a fishman's blood in me, even though we have compatible blood. Like even though there's nothing wrong about it, it's so there's just these like horrible stigmas to it, and that is literally costing people lives. And so because it's a forbidden thing, Sanji now they have to go find a human, even though someone could be compatible. And Chopper mentioned that Sanji has a rare blood type, so it's going to be very difficult to do that. So yeah, I find that actually really interesting, and the idea that like Fisher Jones, this great hero who fought for justice and such, he died because he needed a blood transfusion, and they didn't allow blood transfusions from humans to fishmen, so he just fucking died. And that's crazy. Like it's crazy because it's so sad and fucked up, and it's pretty insane how like how much Oda leans into these really, really dark themes in such a goofy show. Like they had that comment on their world and on like racial discrimination within 2 minutes of us having a scene where Sanji is burying his face in boobs and getting a blood nose so hard that it draws people's attention to him. Like it was within 2 minutes those things happening. So it's very funny how quickly this show swings back and forth. But yeah, anyway, let's jump into the next episode. This is episode 529 of One Piece. Here we go. It's me, sunshine on. We go. Okay, recap Rubik's. Here we go. And that is the cube complete. Oh wow, and I just did that one time. Very nice. That was a shorter recap than last time. And they're all just staring. They either don't have it or they don't want to give it over. I mean, yeah, I saw a few humans, I think. But it's a rare blood type, so gonna be difficult. Oh no, don't open it. Don't open it. Oh, I can't fully blame you. It's interesting. Ishili. Okay. That's Freckle Girl is Ishili. He did get blood? Yes! Great! Nice. Who was the blood donor? We need to give that blood donor props. You don't remember anything? Oh no, don't remember the boobs, please. Yeah. Some weird dude. Oh? What? Why are you hiding her? Okay. That's why. Oh my god. Positive reaction for poison. Damn. Are you immune to poison? Huh? Did you get poisoned back on the island? Oh! Of course. Right. I wasn't even thinking about that. So your body's now more resistant to poison? That was probably the girls opening the barrel. Jeez, man. That mermaid wears a hat like that under the water? Oh my god. Oh? Madame Charlie. Oh. I like her. Oh. She calls him Mugiwara boy, just like Ivan. She's got like a shark tail almost. I really liked Madame Charlie. Ooh, loved that design. The year before it began. Interesting. Damn. That's crazy. I wonder if we're gonna get some interesting like future sight in this arc at some point. Cute! Yeah, cafes can have food. No meat. That sucks. I agree, Luffy. Oh, it's sulking himself. Oh my god, she doesn't have panties. Oh my god, he's so lucky. He's so popular. Feels like mermaids aren't super hard to impress. Mm-hmm. Why? Why can't we just go in now? Oh, there you go. Some actual meat, possibly. The taxis are just big fucking fish? Guess that makes sense. Oh, really? Cool. Oh, really? Interesting. Gotcha. So, he's a bit of a stalker. God of the sea, yep. Okay, so the three princes and the princess. Okay. Makes sense. IX 9, cool. Yeah, of course. Cool. Huh. Interesting. Oh my god, yeah. Cool. Charlotte Linlin. Ah, Big Mom, right. Interesting. Oh, okay. Well, if she's doing it in exchange for a lot of sweets, not necessarily. Yeah, that makes sense. I think you will, because I know what her design looks like, so I imagine that means you meet her at some point. Fishman Hills is so stupid, but I like it. Ah, Crimin! Wasn't the shark or whatever wearing a Crimin shirt? Look for Luffy. Why? Oh no. Oh no. What? Tell me. Is Fishman Island gonna be destroyed? Is he gonna kill King Neptune? What? At his hands, the island will be destroyed. Oh my god. Okay, I don't know what the hell is gonna happen there. Oh, the island's gonna be destroyed. The thing about, like, when you put that sort of thing in a show like this is you often have it happen, but in a way that you don't expect. You know, like, the island is destroyed, but it's actually, you know, for a good reason. Like, he destroyed the island on purpose, but to save everyone on the island or something, you know? But I don't know how, like, that's a big thing to, like, destroy the island. I mean, it's like, at his hands, the island will be destroyed, is what the wording of the subtitle was. So, yeah, that's interesting. I don't know what the fuck's gonna happen there, but I do like that. I like having, like, a fortune teller type character in it, especially if she looks like Madame Charlie. Madame Charlie's design is fucking awesome. I love it. But yeah, I like having that sort of character in this story because it means you can do something like that, which is, like, so mysterious and, like, oh, you know, it's setting up for a big mystery of, like, how's that all gonna play into it, you know? And then they can do a cool reveal down the line. I always like when Oda sets this stuff up. It reminds me of in Skypiea, when towards the start of Skypiea, we see these, like, giant, like, you know, these giant creatures that are absolutely massive and looking down on all the Straw Hats. And they've got, like, wings, and it's so strange, you know? And it's like this huge mystery of, like, what the fuck is going on there? And then we don't see anything about it for a while. And it's like really, it's really confusing, and it's almost like not mentioned again until that moment where Luffy hits the bell, and then they're looking up into the sky and they see Luffy's reflection in the clouds doing that. So you can see that it's just like a shadow of the people above being projected in a very large form down below. I think it was such a cool little, like, cool way to set it up, and then a really cool way to pay it off. So so I love that we have like another thing here where it's like, they're clearly setting up there for, like, some sort of, I feel like they're setting up for some big moment where we're like, oh, that's how Luffy destroys the island, you know? But maybe it is just like Luffy will inadvertently actually destroy the island somehow, and then the rest of the arc is him trying to fix that or something. I don't know. But it's really interesting. It's really cool. So Charlotte Lin is Big Mom. Now I'm going to, there's a few things that I'm going to be doing with her. I bet you I'm going to forget the name Charlotte Lin because I forgot Edward Newgate. Remember that? Where at some point they were like, Edward Newgate. And I went, who? And then I had to look it up and I went, oh, Edward Newgate, right, Whitebeard. So, like, I bet you I'm going to do the same thing with Big Mom. I'm going to get so used to calling her Big Mom that at some point they're going to say, oh, Charlotte Lin. And I'm going to be like, ooh, who's Charlotte Lin? Who's this new character, you know? So yeah, that's Big Mom. And yeah, I know what her character design is. Because I think that was another thing where, like, I've said that there are several episodes of the show of One Piece that I saw when I was younger, but just like individual episodes, like literally probably like hundreds of episodes apart from each other. And I think one of them did have Big Mom in it, but I genuinely don't know what the hell was happening in the episode. But then also one of them was from Fishman Island, and we still haven't reached it yet. But I feel like we're getting close. I feel like we're getting close to the episode that I did see. But yeah, anyway, so I'm curious about her, like, when she does come in the show, what's her role gonna be? Is she gonna be like a straight up antagonist? Is she gonna be a villain of the arc? Or is she gonna be like, take on a sort of Boa Hancock role where she starts out as a villain but then ends up helping us? Or like a Jinbei role where it's like she starts out not really caring about us but becomes an ally? Or is she gonna be like a Crocodile role where she starts as you know, like where she's like a major villain, but then sometimes will begrudgingly help us, you know? Like, I don't know what her role will be. I just feel like, you know, in a way she is protecting Fishman Island, but obviously doing it for a profit. But who knows, like, maybe I haven't heard that she's like a ruthless, horrible human being, but maybe she is. I don't know. The idea that Luffy has now built up like antibodies to poison because of the poison that he went through is like a kind of cool touch. It's like that fight with the warden has permanently changed Luffy and made him stronger, not just because of the fact that he survived that encounter, but because of the amount of poison that he took in. His body was trying to fight the poison so hard that it did build up some resistance to it. So that's really cool that, like, Luffy, I don't know if he's immune to being poisoned, but at the very least he's very resistant to it, which is really cool. And that's a great little touch. Yeah, alright. That's cool. Let's move on to the next and final episode we're doing in this video. This is One Piece episode 530. Here we go. Okay. Recapped Rubik's? The reason I put a question mark there is this feels like a shorter version of the little intro. I think that was a shorter version of that little intro there. Okay. This was a short recap, and I still finished it basically in time. See? That's pretty impressive. That was a short recap. Okay. That guy have a crab claw? Okay. He does have a crab claw. Crab hand gyro. Okay, well that makes me think you might be a racist, the way that you said that. But it's good that you're getting away from it right now. Okay, we're seeing this guy finally. What the? His face. Zoidberg! There's Hordy Jones. Okay. Alright, he doesn't look that much like Arlong now. Ikaros. What are they? What? Are these steroids? The power drug. So is this like, is it Trigger in My Hero Academia? Oh. Oh my god. Okay, yeah. Oh, it's pretty insane. They have that many of them? And just taking like 4 of them did that? What if later he just like chugs half that bowl? Oh, so when that shark or whatever before was wearing the shirt, it was designed by Papagu. That's all it was. Criminal brand, cool. Doskoi Panda? What is Doskoi Panda? Is that like Panda Man? Papagu is one of the characters that gets ignored, but he doesn't deserve it. Some characters kind of deserve it when they get ignored. Is that Nami? Oh, so cute. No, she's a friend. Give me a discount. Oh, cool. We will get a discount? I mean, yeah, we deserve it after that shit. Free? That's a massive discount. Aww. Yeah, she's gonna take everything in the store. You shouldn't have said that. Nami just robbed you guys blind. Oh no. Hordy Jones? Or Neptune or what? Oh, is it Neptune? Jamon? Okay. Oh my gosh, that looks like someone who would be called Neptune. Aw, awesome. This is cool. Damn, look at him. He's coming to greet us. Neptune himself. Ho! Hoe! A pet whale. Megalo? Oh! The shark! He told Neptune? I knew he'd come back. Hell yeah! That's very exciting. I mean, they earned it. They saved the shark. Can we invite Kami and what's his name? Paragu or something? Papagu? Also, where's Robin and Franky? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Their boobs were even bigger in those illustrations. I thought we would have gotten away from this part of the show. Not yet. Oda still wants to play with it a bit, I guess. We're very famous, baby. Oh yeah, that's right. He would be like mainstream famous. I can figure it out. It's his palace. It's the king's palace. Damn. And the princess. Yep. Could have figured all of that out just from the fact that it's called a palace. Oh, surely, right? Except them mermaids. Is it gonna be like vegetarian? Yeah. Yeah, it's gonna be filled with riches. They're so excited. This is cute. Nice. Can Kami and Papagu come? Please? Yeah. Yay. Come on, this is a once in a lifetime opportunity. Go for it. Oh no. Oh no. What? He's wearing a animal around his neck. And why is he wearing those? How do the chains show that he's gonna fight you? Whoa! I mean, we know fishermen are fast in the water. This is their domain. Oh! Jeez, man. Oh, the animation of him being fast is very cool here. Like, that's terrifying. Oh no, here we go. Yeah. We saw how strong Arlong was. I wonder how strong this guy is in comparison to Arlong. Energy steroid. Oh, it's literally a steroid. Damn. Holy shit. And he took 4 or something. Okay, it shortens your life. Sort of like Luffy's second gear. Oh my god. Jeez, man. So he was just wearing handcuffs to show off. God damn. We're hitting these themes again. Shit. I'm gonna say this again because I think I said this last video, but I wanted to I want to show that this is what I'm still feeling, and also if there are any people who are watching this video who didn't watch the last video, you know, they'll know as well. But what's happening on screen right now, it's not like, you know, it's not like One Piece's best content, you know, it's not that. What we're seeing actually is a very stock standard One Piece story, I would say. You know, this is like, this feels like the average One Piece story, what we're seeing right here. So much so that I think after this is done, and after I've moved on and gone to other arcs and stuff, I'll look back on Fishman Island and I'll go, yeah, that was kind of, you know, a mediocre arc or something. Like, that's what I feel like is going to happen with this. But in the moment, while I'm watching these episodes, I'm really, really enjoying this arc. I'm having a great time. I think I like the setting. I'm not like absolutely in love with it, but I like the setting, you know? This setting to me feels like Skype here, but a bit more interesting. Like a bit more, it feels like a bit more of a world than Skype here did. Like, one big thing about Skype here, and I say this as someone who, I did like Skype here, and especially looking back on it and going back to bits of Skype here, I think Skype here was a great arc, but it still, I think, is like one of the lower ones in terms of enjoyment level for me. And part of that was I wasn't a huge fan of the setting, like just the clouds everywhere and all that sort of stuff. But like the kind of otherworldliness of the setting was interesting. You know, the fact that it did feel like a sort of different kind of society, a different kind of world, was interesting. I feel like Fishman Island is closer to what I like in that sort of setting. This does feel like a different world, almost. You know, they got their own king, and they got, like, you know, they have to swim around to get places, and, like, it's like this crazy it's, like, very cut off from the rest of the world because it's so deep underwater, that it's, like, extremely isolated. Well, you're not going to see many tourists here at Fishman Island, you know? So I like that, but it also, I feel like, is visually more interesting. Like, there's more color in different places. It feels more like a city, a proper city and stuff. And it felt like, for me, Skype here, like, all we really saw was, like, one small town, and then the, what the hell is it called? The tree area with all the Verth. You know what I'm talking about. Upper Yard? Was that what it was called? So it was kind of just those two places, which it didn't feel like much. But this feels like there's quite a lot here. There's a lot going on. So I feel like this is like a really cool position. But anyway, what's happening here isn't necessarily mind-blowing or anything, but the positioning of it in the story and the mood that I'm in while watching it and what it's made me feel leading up to this makes it all feel better to me. I feel like this arc is very welcome right now. And I want this arc to be a classic One Piece arc in like, yeah, it sets up bad guys, it sets up these problems, we have some fun times along the way, then we have some, you know, cool villains, then we fight the cool villains, we beat the cool villains, we have a party, we leave. You know, that's kind of all I want and need from this arc. Maybe they'll do something else, maybe they'll do something interesting or different or something, or have some major story moments happen in this arc. Maybe they will. I don't know. But like right now, I'm okay if this kind of just goes with the formula, which is kind of crazy because I have been praising Oda for how much he's been throwing off the formula, how much he's been changing it constantly. In that, like, in Thriller Bark, you know, it was pretty formulaic, I would say, until like Kuma arrives out of nowhere, and like the end of Thriller Bark is so fucking awesome. Like the end of Thriller Bark with Kuma arriving and doing all that bullshit and the nothing happened moment and all of that, like that was really, really sick. Like such cool stuff. And then obviously Summit War was just like balls to the wall from start to finish. So yeah. Anyway, about the actual episode though, yeah, so they got a power drug here, which was energy steroids, and so it doubles your strength for each pill you take, but it also shortens your life, it sounded like, which reminds me of Luffy with second gear. Like second gear, the blood pumping through his body or whatever, it's not supposed to be how your blood pumps, and so that's shortening Luffy's life every time he uses it, but he'd rather live a life doing what he wants and saving the people he wants to save and have it be shorter than live a long life full of regrets. So there is like a parallel there between Luffy's power and what they're setting up for these villains. But I wonder, would we have any of the Straw Hats take that drug at some point? You know, like whether on purpose or accidentally. Like I can kind of see them having Zoro kind of accidentally eat one or something, and then we just have a insanely powerful Zoro. I don't know, but that could be something you set up. But generally in these sorts of stories, when you have like a drug that powers people up, you don't have the main characters take it at any point because it's not really sending the right message. But you know, in this story, I feel like it could work. So we'll see. I like the bit where we see Nami again and she's immediately haggling for designer clothes. I love that she like tells people off for their high prices and stuff, but also she still like, she's so entitled. Like Nami is such a Karen, but in the best possible way, in that I really like her, so it doesn't matter to me. But she like she's so entitled where she'll go into that store and she'll try to haggle and they'll be like, no, like, this is the price of the clothes, this is how it is. And she's like, what the hell are you talking about? You're ripping me off. And it's like, Nami doesn't need these clothes. I mean, maybe she does right now because we can see she's walking around with barely any clothes on. But she doesn't need more clothes. She has the most costume changes out of anyone in this show. She's constantly wearing new stuff all the time. She has a fuck ton of clothes. But she obviously wants to get the best deals and she loves clothes, so she's gonna go for more clothes. But it's just funny, you know? I mean, Nami would have been really happy if you just gave her a 40 to 50% discount, I think. And, you know, it would have been bad for your business, but it also, you know, like, maybe you would have broken even. If she bought like all of the clothes in your store, maybe you would have enough to get your money back, to get that inventory back. But no, you said free. So Nami grabbed literally everything in your store. But, you know, on the bright side, we are now taking them to the palace, which is nice. They'll get to do something that they never thought they would have been able to do, which is go and have a banquet with the king or whatever. So that's very exciting. I'm really, really looking forward to this. Yeah, I'm just looking at my notes again, but I think I'm pretty happy with that. That was a great set of episodes. I really enjoyed it. So thank you for joining me for One Piece episodes 527 to 530. Make sure to support the video if you can, liking, commenting, and subscribing, and go to my Patreon account if you want full-length early access and exclusive videos. I just want to thank some of my YouTube members as well. Specifically, the people who are currently on my list: Sundor, Doki Doki, Franco L, Paul Clark, FCC View, Can Rotary Life, Nithil KS, Revenge Isn't There, If Rigby, Ashtosh Verma, Kenneth Lingdo, S. Zellian, Joao Francisco, Sudin Raji, Gerard Soler Garcia, MF, and Jose Cantoriano. Thank you guys so much for being a part of my YouTube membership. And if you guys want to be a part of my YouTube membership, go down below and click the little join button. You get 2 videos early, or you can go to my Patreon account and get a bunch of videos early in full-length version. It's very worth it. You can also join both. I know that seems crazy, but you get sort of different perks. Like, you get, on my YouTube membership, you get early edited videos, and you can comment on them earlier, and you get emotes and stuff. And on my Patreon account, you get the early full-length versions of the videos, and you don't get one with the other, you know. So you can join both, or you can just join the one that appeals more to you, and you can also just join both if you want to support me financially more, you know. But thank you so much for joining me. I really appreciate it, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.